Today, we'll inform you on the proper ways to bathe your dog. First, turn on some warm water and get your dog in the tub. Lay down a towel beside the tub. It will come in handy later. Secondly, douse them with warm water and get the dog soap ready. Not the dishwashing soap, dog soap. Third, from now on you have to be fast so your dog doesn't get cold. Lather them in soap and make sure that you don't miss any spots. Fourth, rinse off all the soap and make sure no soapy spots are left. Fifth, remember that handy dandy towel you laid down earlier? Well, you need to use it now. Pick up your dog and place them on the towel. Sixth, dry them with a hairdryer or a towel. It's really your choice. Finally, release them into their natural habitat and watch them go wild.
Step 1. Honesty. Honesty can be hard sometimes, but honesty will always be the best policy for a strong friendship.
Step 2. Be trustworthy. If a friend tells you a big secret, then be prepared to keep it, so your friend knows that you're trustworthy.
Step 3. Be real. Don't try to be somebody you're not, because if someone can't like you for who you are, then they are not worth your time. Step 4. Take care. If a friend is in a crisis, don't bolt. Stay there for your friend in this time of need. Step 5. Listen. If a friend needs to talk to you about something, then listen, even if the conversation isn't very interesting. Step 6. Be supportive. Always provide encouragement and emotional support. Step 7. Don't hold grudges. If you want to be a good friend, then you need to learn how to apologize and forgive. Step 8. Trust your instincts. If you sense something's wrong, then ask if they're okay, so they are reassured by your friendliness. Step 9. Accept them for who they are. Understand their uniqueness. Everyone is weird in their own way, including you. Step 10. Appreciate them. Make sure they know you value your friendship.
I value our friendship, Danny, a good friend.
Hello, welcome to How to Make a Paper Airplane. The first step is to fold your piece of paper in half, making a crease. Second step, you will want to take the left-hand corner of your paper and the right-hand corner of your paper, folding it into the crease. Third step, you will want to take the left hand and right hand corner of your paper, again folding it into the crease like this. Fourth step, you will want to fold your paper in half just like this. You want to take your right side of the paper, folding it downwards, and the left side of your paper, folding it downwards.
Pick up your trash. Make me. Do you like working in a dirty classroom? I don't care. I don't care. But other people care. Okay, I'll pick up my trash.
My hair is black because I'm black.
My hands with calluses are all unique, but all I love is the
My
hands.
hair is the color of sand. I also love it to braid it in a band.
I smile when I'm happy or laughing. My smile shows joy and laughter.
I
love my teeth because the shape and all the crooked teeth. My freckles are horrible, but that's okay. No one's perfect anyway.
Research has shown that artificial colors can cause hyperactivity, behavior and health problems, and even cancer. Artificial colors are made with chemicals. Luckily, there are many delicious natural alternatives that are available. Your food might not be as colorful, but natural colors are the brighter choice. Make the swap. For more information, go to the site listed below.
If this kid had slowed down and walked on the right side. Let's see how this could have been done better.
Don't run in the hallways. It can hurt.
Social media is on the rise, but we need to know how to use it responsibly. First of all, use your brain. Before you post, think, and always ask for consent. Your phone can also be a big distraction during class. It could either ring or a notification could sound, so always make sure to silence it or power it off.
A lot of people waste energy every day. Here are a couple tips to save energy. Tip 1. Turn off your lights. Even things as simple as turning off the lights when you leave for school or work could result in you saving about $25 a day. Tip 2. Turn off the water all the way. If you do not turn off the water all the way after you wash your hands, even one drop of water a second could result in you wasting 8.64 gallons of water a day. I hope you could use these 2 tips to save energy on your daily life. Thank you.
Arguing with others is one of America's most treasured pastimes. In mock trial, you can learn how to do it with the skill and precision of a lawyer. Let's go get some more information.
I started mock trial last year, so this will be my 2nd year. I feel like I've learned a lot about myself through mock trial. I've slowly grown into a person who's more comfortable with public speaking. What made me really fall in love with the program was the fact that it really allowed me to look at both sides of an issue.
This is my 1st year doing mock trial. We get our case files and look over them and try and pull evidence from them. After we draw all the evidence we can, we get into a simulation of a trial. So we go through all the calling of the witnesses, we sort each other into prosecution and defense. It gives you that opportunity to open up and put yourself out there.
If you're interested in this class, go see Mr. Lottes in room 80 for more information. Now back to the anchors.
Well, the Field of Dreams was a project we started about 9 years ago when I was athletic director and teaching here at the school. And a couple of parents came into my office, Keith Brinkman and Jim Nally, and said, would you help us with the Field of Dreams?
So I believe they have somewhere right around 900 bricks to sell, and that's been kind of through word of mouth so far. I know that there are now some flyers, a table, and a sign out at the football game to sell some of those bricks.
And so we want everybody to buy a brick. I bought my brick. For 3 months, I saved up $50 a month, and I got it done. So I bought my brick. Eventually, we want over 900 bricks of alumni, current students, and the effort is to bring together the generations that are Del Campo from the start of 1963, when the school started, to 2018 and beyond. The Cougar is currently being built by Mr. Ben Evans, a graduate of 1992. He's an artisan. It's unbelievable what he's doing. It's going to be a 10-foot long Cougar, about 7 feet high. I mean, talk about a Cougar. It'll be built in the constellation Leo. And so when you look at it from the south, looking toward the south as the Cougar's looking west, you will see in the skies at night the Leo constellation behind it, and the stars are within that, the work that he's doing. It's very exciting. Everybody goes by it. Everybody wants to look at the bricks. Everybody wants to celebrate this being a Cougar. We thought this was a prominent place for it.
And with the tradition that we have here for our football program, I think that was Mr. Summerhays and that group's intention, was to really just have something that represents the rich tradition that we have here.
Everybody's coming in this way. This is the gateway to the Cougar right here.
Academic Decathlon is a class where students compete against other schools in the battle of the wits. Let's go to Ms. Tran for an inside look.
I am more of a facilitator for the class. I would not say that I'm like the teacher. I am their coach, and they need to learn the material. It's not necessary for me to necessarily know all the material. So for them, they have to break down the packet on social science and so forth.
It really helps develop your test-taking abilities and your ability to work under pressure. It also works on interview skills and talking to people very professionally and representing yourself professionally. I have really enjoyed it. I got to work with a lot of super intelligent kids over the years, and I think it's been really really impactful to me in developing team building skills and test taking.
Just the relationships I have with the kids, it's pretty fulfilling because I'm with them for not only the duration of the class, but also for afterwards. When we're studying in January and we're going off to competition. And so some of these kids I have for all 4 years, and they, you know, that type of relationship is a lot different than having geography for 9 weeks.
I really love diving into a subject because there are a lot of classes that you take in high school that are super interesting, but you don't have the opportunity to fully, like, comprehensively go into the subject matter. And so Academica really offers like the opportunity to completely go into a subject and understand it. It is a lot of work, and so even though it is interesting, it's like 1,000 pages of reading, and that takes hours and hours of studying to like proficiently understand, and so it can be a very heavy workload. This year's is the 60s, which is super interesting, and we're looking at it through like 7 different scopes. So we look at like the music, economics of the time period, art, literature, and it's really interesting because it is a lot of the stuff that happened during that time period is still relevant today. So not only is it interesting like conceptually, but also it is relevant.
From here on out, for the rest of the semester, we're going to be diving into all of the different material that's provided. There's 10 different subjects, so the idea is that they'll work on their speech, and we'll work on interview, and they'll do maybe some time writes for essay. But the idea is by the time we go to scrimmage, we'll find out who is on the primary team, and then that's in December. And then they'll study in January.
So competition is in February, and you take 7 tests individually, and you do an interview, a speech, an impromptu, and those are, so there's 7 objective categories and 3 subjective categories, and then you go to super quiz, which is like a live setting. So they ask a question, and you and your 2 teammates answer it right then. You have like 10 seconds or something to answer it. Which gets super competitive and super wild, and it's super awesome.
Good luck to the decathletes in the scrimmage coming up in December. With photographer Marissa Silvers, I'm Justin Schneider reporting for DC Daily. Now back to the anchors.
Metro Fire has come to Del Campo to give the fire tech class a unique educational opportunity. Let's go learn more about it.
I'm the pilot of the aircraft. That's my job. I've been flying for 51 years. The students here, if they're looking at becoming a firefighter in the future, this is just another piece of equipment that they'll be using. If they want to fly the aircraft, that's a different story. That's going a different route than the firefighter route. You got to line it up, you got to know where you're going, punch the water off, and hopefully you hit it so that they don't give you a hard time on the ground or in the aircraft. Because if you miss, they'll talk about you. It's been great. I've been really, really blessed to do this.
Let's go talk to Mr. Schneider to find out how this experience has inspired him in his class.
It's a brand new experience for me. It gives them, I hope, a little bit of motivation, excites them for the program a little bit. The other thing is it gives them a chance to explore. So when you think about the fire service, you typically don't think about air ops. And so this is an opportunity to show them, hey, there's more out in the fire service than just firefighting and EMS and stuff like that. I'm going to use it as a tool to hopefully inspire the kids and show them that there's a reward for it.
Now a student will tell us how he benefited from this experience.
This is my first year doing fire tech. Being able to actually do what needs to be done and like how firefighters do it, that's the best part. I was just so stoked to see it land. It was awesome. They were saying that they're constantly going on calls and looking for people. It's just inspiring. It like makes me realize that there are a lot of people that want to help.
The fire tech students' careers are bound to soar after witnessing the helicopter land. With photographer Justin Schneider and producers Julia Sanders and Connor Slayman, I'm Bree reporting for DC Daily.
My name is Kelly, and I'm one of the captains on the JV softball team.
Hi, I'm Maddie. I'm a team captain on the JV softball team.
I think this season went really well, actually. We did so much better than last year. Our record was really good. We only lost 3, I think. A couple of them we ended on ties, which is kind of weird, but like overall the season has been really good.
Well, I made a lot of new friends. I didn't have any sophomore friends coming into this year, and I met a lot of people.
This year we really gelled as a team. I feel like all of us really worked good together, and I think that's why we were able to go so far and do really good in our games, is because we worked really well as a team.
I had a lot of fun. It went by really, really fast.
Some highlights. I got my first home run, which it was an in the park one, but that's okay. It's fine. They didn't have a fence, so it's okay. But Alicia got 3 home runs as a freshman. We did really good offensively and defensively.
You should play for the team, not for yourself. Like, it's a team sport, so everybody's in it together.
Yeah, I'm really excited to keep playing, and especially just like the environment here with like girls that like you also go to school with. It's just cool to like be able to play with them on the field too.
Hey Barrett, I'm Felicia.
And I'm Gavin, and today is September 25th.
Today is Taraja Colbert's
and Tomas Robinson's birthday.
So happy birthday to both of you guys. Next up is a skit on stealing. Remember, Barrett, don't steal.
Remember, Barrett, don't leave your valuables around school.
Hello, Barrett, you wonderful students and teachers. My name is Justice. I hope you all have a great day and stay fresh and have an amazing time here. Keep your Broncos spirit and stay happy.
Oh, my back hurts. What happened to your back? Dude, this kid was running in the halls and bumped into me and I fell on my back. Oh, sorry, dude. You okay? Oh, it's okay. I gotta go places. Okay, bye.
I'm Felicia.
And Gavin.
Signing off.